Renovating a home is never an easy task. But renovating a home that is more than 100 years old, located in a country halfway around the world from your own, and having to navigate the entire process in a language you are still trying to learn, well, that is something altogether different. And this, hopefully, will be the story of how we did exactly that. How we found, purchased, and renovated an old Tuscan villa originally built in the 1800s. Now, I say hopefully because we're just getting started. We really have no idea what the future holds. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we go any further, we should back up a little. Let's start with a quick introduction. I'm Steve, and this is Tammy. Two Americans who one day decided it was time for a change. Time for a new adventure. So, we both left our careers, we sold our house, sold all our belongings, and packed what little remained into just 5 suitcases. Then, we simply boarded a plane and moved to Italy. Okay, it wasn't quite that simple, but that's what we did. That was more than 2 years ago, and since then, life has been good. Actually, it's been more than good. It has far exceeded everything we hoped or dreamt it would be. We've been able to travel to so many new places and be exposed to so many different cultures. Our family and friends have been able to join us in the adventure, and we've shared so many fantastic experiences together. And we've settled into an entirely new and different lifestyle. Not to mention learning a new language. But the past 2 years have also been about figuring out where in Italy we want to live long term. We began this journey by renting a house in the north of Italy, just to allow ourselves time to explore the country and honestly, to just have fun for a while. But now the time has come. We really do need a place of our own. We need a good project. And we think we found it. Our search for a more permanent home started like most, searching through thousands of listings online, and I do mean thousands. We spent months scrolling endlessly through listings until we couldn't see straight. We also took short trips to various regions simply to get a feel for the area, to see if it was someplace we could picture ourselves living. I guess we were just waiting for one to speak to us, and one finally did. Tuscany. It was one of the first regions we visited when we arrived in Italy, and over the past 2 years we found ourselves returning over and over again. For us, Tuscany has it all. Access to fantastic cities like Florence and Pisa to the north, and Siena and Montepulciano to the south. It has some wonderful beaches just a short drive away, and beautiful landscapes everywhere you look. Oh, and did I mention the wine? Once we knew where we wanted to be, we were able to focus our search and identify properties to see in person. Many had a few of the things we were looking for: an old home to renovate, some land for growing olive and fruit trees, space for a small garden, and, of course, beautiful views of the Tuscan landscape. but none of them felt exactly right. Then one day, after more than a year of searching, we stumbled upon a new listing. The house was a villa, typical of the 1800s, located just at the edge of an ancient village, right in the heart of Tuscany. Now this was interesting. So we wasted no time and made plans to visit the property that same week. We knew almost immediately that this one felt special. But we were still cautious not to fall in love too quickly, so we made a few subsequent visits with our realtor and an engineer just to be sure we weren't getting in over our heads. The villa obviously needs a lot of major renovations, and there may even be some structural reinforcement required, but nothing too daunting. This really felt like the project we had been looking for. So, after receiving a thumbs up from both our realtor and the engineer, we decided to make an offer. And, to our delight, it was accepted. The process of purchasing the villa has taken 4 long months. But during that time, we learned that it has a name, Villa Tetsi, named after the family that originally built and inhabited the home. And now that all the paperwork has been signed and the check has been handed over, Villa Tetsi is officially ours. So today we're headed to the villa with our keys in hand to get a closer look at what we purchased and to start coming up with a plan.
It works. All right. We're going in.
Our first priority is to open the house up and get some fresh air in here.
This turns.
Ah,
There.
okay.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Holy.
Oh, that's cool.
plaster.
Yeah, the ones on the back side are in
Work shape.
worse shape than the front side.
Well, this is south too.
Yep.
So they're probably oh, this one's busted pretty bad. Yeah.
Getting more of the weather.
Okay. Oh, nice and bright though. Now that the windows are all open.
Yeah. What about this side? That window's never been opened either, I think.
Okay, Geckos, your last warning. You gotta leave. I know it's daytime. You don't want to go. Go. Don't panic. It's okay. Wow. Beautiful view.
Room full of stuff.
The house has not been inhabited for a few years, and the previous owners left nearly everything behind. Furniture, clothing, documents, and even family photo albums. As we will soon discover, many of the items date back to the 19th century.
Oh, look, there's the front gate.
Oh, the pictures of the house.
Oh, there's pictures of the house.
This house has remained in the same family since it was built sometime in the 1800s. The house has never been put up for public sale, but instead has been passed down from one generation to another until now. In order to complete all the necessary renovations, the house will first need to be completely emptied.
Ah, sewing machine.
It's a sewing machine.
But we are quickly realizing that cleaning out the house will be challenging and won't happen overnight. We can't just start throwing things away without first understanding exactly what we have here. No, this is going to take a lot of time and quite a lot of patience. The villa is located on the main road leading to the center of town and was the first house built outside of the town's historic center. From the street, there are two visible floors. The ground floor contains the kitchen, the dining room, living room, a small bathroom, and a fourth room that we have been told was once converted into the town's bank. That would explain the Fort Knox-style locks on the door. The upper floor of the house contains 4 almost equally sized bedrooms. From the back of the house, a third, lower level is exposed. This lower level contains 5 individual cantinas, or cellars. These were likely used in the past for livestock, olive oil production, and storage. In addition to the main villa, the property also includes a small 2-story stone cottage located directly behind it. The lower floor of this cottage contains a very interesting feature: an old bread oven, or forno, and this one appears to be in fairly good shape. It was very typical of the times to have an oven like this located either below the house in a cantina or in a separate structure. In fact, several of the houses we looked at previously had similar ovens. This, without question, will be staying. And then there is the land. About 8.5 acres of it. During previous visits to the house, we did our best to walk the property, but years of neglect have made it very difficult to get to some areas. What we know is that the property contains an olive grove, a fruit orchard, a large wooded area, and even a small creek that runs right through the middle of it all. There's another interesting characteristic to this property. The property runs along the southern edge of the village, and where it borders the historic center, there is an old stone wall that reaches between 20 and 30 feet high in some places. This creates a real amphitheater-like effect, and the views from below are really stunning. We spent the next couple of days simply exploring the house and the land, opening drawers, sifting through documents and photos, and taking measurements so we can begin to understand the space we have to work with. We don't really accomplish much in these first few days, but we are beginning to familiarize ourselves with the house and exactly what we have here. We would be lying if we said these first few days in the house weren't a bit overwhelming. Between the work needed to make the house livable and the work needed to get the land back in shape, well, let's just say it's a lot. This will undoubtedly be the biggest home renovation project we've ever undertaken, and we hope to do much of it ourselves. We're not strangers to renovation work. In fact, we've built and renovated several homes in the US over the years. But the amount of work required here and the drastically different building techniques and materials will be completely new to us, and we have no illusions about the challenges ahead. But we also feel there is nothing else we would rather be doing. We've only seen a little of what lies beneath the layers of dust and cobwebs. What's been buried in the bottom of these long forgotten drawers. What's been hidden by years of Mother Nature going unchecked. But what we have seen has filled us with a sense of curiosity and excitement. We feel compelled to bring this property back to life in a way that respects both the history of the place and the people who came before us. To be honest, we don't know yet exactly how we plan to go about this, how long it's going to take, or what complications we might encounter along the way. But what we do know is that we are ready to get started.